Some parts are a lot less fun than others. In this case, wallpaper removal, for anyone who's ever done it before, you know this is the least fun of them all. Preparation for it, make sure that, take off your Gucci suit, wear something comfortable and something that you really don't care at all to ruin whatsoever. You can wipe off the glue, you can wipe off the mess, no problem. Secondly, you want to make sure that you turn off the power. If you know where the power is located for a particular room, just turn it off for that room. Make sure nothing short circuits because you're going to be spraying water or in this case you might be spraying some gel, some diff concentrate to remove the wallpaper better. Unscrew your outlets, unscrew the switches. You unscrew the outlets and the switches, number one, so that when you're taking off the wallpaper it doesn't snag around the screws. So when you take them out it's a lot easier to take off the wallpaper. Secondly, you take them out, and in the case of dimmers, they can be a little bit messy. So if you can take it out completely, cover them with plastic, that way if there's any glue or water or anything that falls on them, nothing can happen. At the end, you just remove it, take the glue off, and there's no mess. Get a work light if you're in a, if you need to see better at night, that way you can kind of see where you're spraying, make sure everything is getting sprayed evenly. Right now we're working in daytime, so we don't really need to. This wall, we're prepping for Venetian plaster, so we have to make sure that we have somewhat of a clean wall. No glue, no residue, so I wanted to make sure I made a video of this because sometimes it can get a lot messier than others. Luckily we had a strippable type of paper, so we were able to get it off easily, but at the end we were stuck with a almost impossible to remove glue. I mean, this is hard. I don't even know where they found this. This is like better than crazy glue. If I ever need to glue anything, I need to find out what company makes this because this just is not going anywhere. So one thing that you want to do is get one of these like garden sprayers. They work very well. You pump it and you put in either warm water. Some websites will say fabric softener. Some will say vinegar. In this case, we feel like this is the best. We mixed warm water with diff concentrate. And diff concentrate is good because you just mix it with water, so this makes for a lot. In the end, you can use it for a very big project. In this case, we have 12 rooms, so we're probably going to be using all of it. You go around and you spray the glue. You spray it everywhere. Make sure you spray it evenly. You're looking around. Make sure it goes everywhere. Once you do that, you wait 15 minutes and then you spray again. You spray it again. And in our case, there's some parts that are harder to remove, so you have to spray it again, maybe again, and until you get it all off. There's no way of going around it. Once you do that, you go from this mess to, it makes it a lot easier. You still have to kind of press down to get it off, but it definitely makes removing the glue a lot easier of a job. Don't worry about this happening. Well, don't worry about it because in this case you can just plaster over it or whatever you have to do to prep your wall. In this case we'll just plaster over it and not have any problems. So just wanted to show you how to get rid of, in this case, a very specific problem. If you have this issue where you remove the wallpaper and you have some kind of a extremely tough hard glue, you can get the solution. Mix it in a garden sprayer, spray it all over the walls, and wait a little bit and then start removing it. Little by little, it'll get a lot easier than it was in the beginning. So there you go. We'll have a few more videos for everything, all the other rooms.